Hey everybody, welcome to Doug's Entertainment Quiz. I'm your host, Doug. Every episode I'll bring you a video game, TV, book or film questions to tickle your hippocampus, shaking up the question formats each episode and an extra challenge at the end. In this episode there's 5 rounds, 40 points available in total. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep an eye out for future episodes. But without further ado, let's go straight into round 1. First up is Hud Muddle. See if you can guess the video game from the heads-up display. The heads-up display being part of the game's user interface, which shows information like health, energy bar, minimap, and stuff like mission objectives. Good luck! Well, there you go. There's some easy ones and maybe 1 or 2 tricky ones there. I'll give you a few seconds to write your answers down before we move into the next round. Moving to a more traditional question round, see how well you do with these 10 video game questions. Number 1. According to Statista.com, easy for me to say, in 2023, what was the top selling video game in the US? Question number 2. What city is Grand Theft Auto 3 set in? Question number 3. Which console was the first to use optical discs instead of cartridges? Question number 4. What year was the original Super Mario Bros. Released? 83, 85, 87 or 89? Question 5. Black Mesa and City 17 feature in which first-person shooter? I'll give you a few seconds to write your answers down, and then we'll move on to the last 5 questions of the video games round. Question number 6. Croft Manor and Back to the Future are 2 DLCs available for which cleaning sim? Question number 7. The words paper, doctor and golf are associated with which iconic character? Question number 8. The witch doctor, Aku Aku, guides which lovable main character? Number 9. What is the name of Sonic's homeworld? And question number 10. Blinky, Pinky, Inky and name the last ghost from Pac-Man. I'll leave those up on the screen for a few seconds before moving into the next round. Personal effects. This round is called Personal Effects. Sadly not the 2009 smash hit Romance starring Ashton Kutcher and Michelle Pfeiffer. You simply have to identify the video game from the items the main characters touch or carry. You get 5 points if you get it on the first clue, 4 on the second, 3 on the third, and so on. Game number 1. A bandana. Item number 2. A handkerchief. Number 3, a ration. Number 4, a PAL card key. And number 5, a cardboard box. So tell me, which game has a main character who touches or carries those 5 things? And game number 2. So the first clue, or the first item, is a pot. Item number 2, a carrot cake. I know what you're thinking, there isn't a Mary Berry video game that I know of. Number 3, a red herring. Number 4, head of the navigator. And item number 5, a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Moving on to the next round, it's TV show questions. So 10 questions in this round. The first question coming up now. Question number 1. Which H is the captain of the Brooklyn Police Department in Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Question number 2. Which Amazon Freevee reality TV experiment had James Marsden playing a silly version of himself to fool an unknowing contestant? Question 3. Which 2023 Netflix TV show boasted that you could watch the episodes in any order? Question 4. What is the name of the football team that Ted Lasso coaches? Question number 5. Who voiced Mr. Handy in Amazon TV's Fallout? Question number 6. How many time periods does the Netflix show Bodies span? Question number 7. What was the name of the murder victim that kicks off the events of David Lynch's Twin Peaks? Question number 8. Which 80s Terry Gilliam film has been turned into an Apple TV show starring Lisa Kudrow? Question number 9. Famous last words. What were the last words ever spoken in Game of Thrones? And question number 10. What TV show brings together M. Night Shyamalan and Ron Weasley himself, Rupert Grint? I'll give you a moment to write your answers down. Welcome to Dougcast. No, I'm not launching my own streaming site. In this round, you have to identify the TV show from the clues as they pop up. You get two clues there, so for free, 2020, it's released in 2020, there were 4 seasons of it. Some extra clues are going to pop up. You get 5 points if you get it on the first clue, 4 on the second, and so on. So first clue. A woman is mistakenly sent to heaven and has to hide her true self to stay, and it's a comedy. The next clue is it stars Darcy Carden, Annie Jacinto, Kristen Bell, and Ted Danson. Well, that was the end of the questions. I'll give you a few moments before we move on to the answers. For Hud Muddle, A, it's Wolfenstein 3D. B, Splinter Cell. C, it's Fallout 3. D, come on, you've got to get that. Look at that onion, boy. It is Parappa the Rapper. And E, a slightly more serious game. It's Half-Life. The video game round. The top-selling video game in the US, Hogwarts Legacy. Grand Theft Auto 3 was set in Liberty City. And the first console to use optical discs was, of course, the PlayStation. Super Mario Bros., the original, was released in 1985. And Black Mesa City 17, featuring Half-Life, the second appearance in this quiz. Question 6. Croft Manor and Back to the Future appear in Power Wash Simulator. Paper, Doctor and Golf are Mario, The Witch Doctor, Aku Aku Guides, PlayStation mascot Crash Bandicoot, Sonic is from Mobius, Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and it is Clyde. Not Clive, but Clyde. Okay. Personal effects. Okay, so you got a bandana, handkerchief, a ration, a PAL card key, and a cardboard box. Metal Gear Solid. And game number 2, the main character carries a pot, carrot cake, a red herring, head of the navigator, a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. It is one of my firm favourites, The Secret of Monkey Island. TV shows. H, the H of the captain of the Brooklyn Police Department in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, is Captain Raymond Holt. The Amazon TV show with James Marsden was Jury Duty. That's a good one. Watch that if you've not seen that. I recommend that. Fully recommend that. The Netflix TV show, you can watch in any order, was Kaleidoscope. Number 4, Ted Lasso coaches Richmond FC. Mr. Handy was voiced by Matt Berry, the one and only. Bodies spans 3 time periods. The murder victim that kicks off the events of Twin Peaks is Laura Palmer. The 80s Terry Gilliam film, which is now a TV show, is Time Bandits. Famous last words, what are the last words ever spoken in Game of Thrones? It's Queen in the North. TV show that brings together M. Night Shyamalan, the king of the twists, and Ron Weasley was The Servant. Okay, so moving on to Dougcast. So a woman gets sent to heaven. There's an all-star cast. It's a comedy from 2020. It was The Good Place. It helped me through the pandemic, I'll tell you that much. Well, I hope you enjoyed my first quiz. There are a total number of 40 points to get. Let me know how well you did in the comments. But before I go, I'll leave you with one final challenge. A little something I like to call the Wall of Doug. As you can see, there's a number of Doug tiles covering an image from a video game. At the end of each episode, I'll remove one tile. First person in the comments to guess the game gets a round of applause, or a pat on the back. Now, let's take the first tile off the board. Well, I'll be very impressed if anyone can get it from that, but if you think you know what it is, comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss the next episode of Doug's Entertainment Quiz. Take care and see you next time.